Hey guys, CharrChan here, and today's video is a thank you piece of art. By the way, I'm still not editing my voiceovers because, you know, wrist problems, wrists hurt with tendinitis, can't sit and edit. But honestly, when I was drawing this, my wrist didn't hurt, so that was good. It's mostly my right wrist recently that's been giving me trouble, which is my sewing wrist and computer mouse wrist, so yeah, no, that's probably why I need to spend less time sewing and less time on the computer. Anyway, so today's video I'm drawing some art for Plague Dogs over on Instagram, and there is a link to Plague Dogs in the description, so please go and give them a follow, go and look at their art and stuff. I should tell you what happened. So, the other day I received a comment on one of my pictures of Tricerabat over on my Fursuit Instagram from Plague Dogs, and they asked if they could draw Tricerabat, and I was like, sure, go for it. If anyone wants to draw my characters, feel free. So the next day I woke up and I looked at my phone, and there it was, a drawing of Tricerabat. And honestly, thank you so much, Plague Dogs. It truly means a lot to me that you wanted to draw Tricerabat just randomly. Like, thank you so much. The artwork is incredible. I love it. I will be going on about this to my friends and family for God knows how long. They'll be sick of hearing about it. I'll be like, look, it's Tricerabat. Someone drew him. Thank you so much. I'm going to stop talking about that now because I do tend to ramble, and I'm rambling. Anyway, thank you so much. Okay, so because Plague Dogs was so kind as to draw Tricerabat, I asked if I could draw one of their characters. So they sent me a reference of this character here. This character is called Gull, and Gull is a monster opossum, and the design is so cool. I really enjoyed drawing this. I tried to stylize it a little bit in, my style, exaggerate some shapes that I really liked, and I really enjoyed drawing it, as I've already said. So I'm using a new sketchbook that I got the other day. This sketchbook has a real leather cover, which is really cool. It's embossed with a design, it's got dragons on it, and the paper inside is really nice, like it's really good paper. I'm not terribly fussed about paper quality in sketchbooks. I mean, my favourite sketchbooks to use are the £3 ones from the Flying Tiger, which is, a cheap sketchbook, but honestly, I love that paper. Anyway, this paper is like really high quality artist kind of quality paper. It's also bleed proof, so I didn't need any cardboard under my sheet of paper when I was drawing this. So yeah, the Copics did not bleed onto the next page, which is really cool. I don't think I've had a sketchbook that's been this good at not bleeding through. So yeah, this sketchbook is definitely suited more to inks and stuff rather than pencil work, but pencils do work just fine on the paper. It's a good amount of like tooth paper for both mediums without being like a specific mixed medium paper. I haven't tried all the mediums on it yet. I haven't tried coloured pencils. I've only done like graphite sketches. Anyway, art supplies I used for this to draw it. I did my sketch with the Prismacolor Colorase brown pencil. If you are thinking about trying Prismacolor Colorase pencils, then I recommend trying the Bic Contes first because they're cheaper and do exactly the same thing. The Prismacolor Colorase pencils are a little bit pricey because, the brand is Prismacolor and they're expensive. So try the Bic Contes first because I love the Bic Contes and they are cheaper. Anyway, for the line art I used the Tombow Fudenosuke brush pen, which I used to love. I used to use this thing all the time, but then I stopped using it for no particular reason, just kind of moved on to different art supplies for a bit, but I think I might get back into it now. We'll see. Anyway, and then for colouring I'm using Copic markers. So, what else can I say? There's not really much to say about the artwork. I drew it. There it is. You can see me drawing it. I tried to think about my colour choices and how I was shading things a little bit more carefully than I normally would. I just realised I never shaded the eyes, but it's fine. It looks fine without shading on the eyes. Anyway, yeah, I really want to step up my traditional art skills and like how brave I am when colouring traditional art. Because I do find that I tend to just look at something and go, okay, this is these specific colours, I'll just use the colours that it is. I would like to experiment a bit more with the lighting and shading colours, just be a bit more adventurous. Anyway, Oh, I should mention that the Tombow Fudenosuke pen sometimes will smudge with alcohol markers and sometimes won't. It depends on the paper and how long you've left the ink to dry. This paper, it's a little bit smudgy, so I had to be very careful when going around the lines, just to make sure I didn't smudge any of them. So it took me a little bit of getting used to, but you know, I drew it and it's fine. Anyway, what else can I say? Not much to say about the artwork, so why don't I tell you what else has been going on. So, I reorganised my desk the other day, just completely took everything off it, minus my computer monitor, because that's a hassle. But I reorganised all of my toy collection that's on my desk. You know, I collect toys and figures and stuff, so I have a lot of things on my desk. So yeah, I had to take everything off my desk so I could get in all the corners to dust. I do clean like the section that I work in on my desk, if that makes sense, but I can't get like to the back because there's little acrylic shelves and toys all over there, so you know. Anyway, so I took everything off and I decided to switch up which toys were on display and which toys were where. So I have some of the same ones, like my expensive figures are staying on my desk because I want to look at those, but I put some of my cheaper toys into storage, like some of my Gormiti ones, and what else did I put in storage? Some Cloudies, I think, as well. And I bought out some older Pokemon toys, like little finger puppet type figures. Those are really cute. And I just moved things around a bit. I'm still thinking like what I could change in my desk setup right now and make it a little bit more better looking. So it's not final yet, so still going to be fidgeting around with the placement of things. But yeah, I'm quite happy with it. It's been a long overdue change of scenery on my desk. I've been looking at the same thing for like a year, so it's definitely time to, you know, move things around a bit. And I'm really happy with it right now, at least. You know, some things a little bit need a bit of shuffling still, but I'm still really happy with it. Anyway, so that's what happened on my desk. It's all dust free for at least, well, a day in this house. I live in a very old house with real fires to keep warm, and we're getting into winter, so well, it's autumn right now. It's going to be cold soon, which means the fires will have to be lit. The door to my workroom stays closed all the time, literally, but that does not stop just the general house dust from accumulating. Also, I'm a fursuit maker, so the dust gets everywhere. It's a dusty time, but you know, as long as I dust every so often, it's fine. Anyway, what else has been going on? I'm almost finished my current fursuit commission, so I don't know when the next commission slot will be opening, because, you know, my wrists are pretty bad, so I need to take a little bit of a break. I'll probably do a few pre-mades, because I want to put my prices up as well, because, you know, the whole new PayPal fees are ridiculous, and foam prices are going up, material prices are, they fluctuate, to be honest, so, you know, I am putting my prices up, so I want to make sure that my skill level reflects my price, which I think it does. I hope it does, but you know, it wouldn't hurt to make a couple more pre-mades so that I can, you know, really justify my price, I think. So there's that. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to working on some pre-mades. As much as I've enjoyed working on my current commission, I would like to work on some more, you know, pre-mades, just artistic freedom kind of things, you know. But yeah, I really enjoyed working on my fursuit commission I've been doing recently, so yeah. Anyway, I am running out of things to say, because you know, not much really goes on here in the CharrChan workshop. You know, I make my fursuits all day, and then I draw something, and then I watch some cartoons, and yeah, that's pretty much my day-to-day thing: drawing, sewing, and watching cartoons. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna go now because I will ramble, and I think I've rambled long enough in this video, so thank you so much for watching. There is a link to Plague Dog's Instagram in the description below. Please go and give them a follow. They're just a really cool person. Yeah, links to all of my social medias are also down in the description below. Please do not hit the like button, as that probably hurts and it's not very nice, so maybe shake his hand instead. With that being said, I hope to see you in the next video, and bye!